Hello, Gullies. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Anchal, and hope you all are doing well, and I'm also doing great. So, today in this video, I'm gonna talk about something very deep and personal. It's very personal that we don't believe those things. I'm not telling this because you must have saw the title or saw the thumbnail that what we are going to talk about. So, without wasting time, let's get started. Today's topic is God's plan. What is called God's plan? To be very honest, everyone knows everyone knows that when we do something, we expect certain result. We, we put effort and we think that yeah, I have decided this should be the result, and we expect those results. But sometimes it doesn't happen according to us. So the things which is not happening according to you and which is happening in a different direction, if it is not worth on that time for you, but it will worth in your future. Even if you can't see that yet, but that will definitely give the bigger something in your future. That's called God's plan. Yes. God's plan is that plan which you can't see. Even you can't feel that it's happening. This is something which need to be happen in your life, because if that incident, that moment didn't happen in your life, so the version you become in your future will never exist. So yeah, to be the best version of your life, you have to feel, you have to go through the pain or go through the process which God create for you, right? So God plan is something very precious and it should be happen, because when everything is happening according to us, then it's something bigger happening in your life and worst happening in your life. So yeah, believe in God's plan, trust the process, and be the part of the process. Don't be the person that it's not it's not going according to me, and don't blame the God that I was expecting this, I was doing that, why didn't have everything happens to me what I was expecting. So everything is on your way, you just have to work enough to achieve that thing. If you're failing somewhere, so it means you are preparing. If you are losing something, it means you are going to achieve something bigger. If you're feeling broken, it means someone is going to love you you never expect. That's the God process. What you lose, you will gain bigger than that. I heard that line. God does not give you what you want, they give you what you need. So, what you want is pleasure, desires, and comfort. But what they teach you, trust, acceptance, and growth. What they test you is patience, faith, and strength. So, give your best, do the best, put your efforts, show that you are patient, you have a strength, and you are believing on that process, and be the part of it, and then achieve trust, and then learn trust, acceptance, and growth. God teach you this. And when you become that version, what God wants, then you be the person what world wants. Don't blame to God for everything that happens wrong to you, because that is needed in your life. I tell you my incident, what happened to me, but I never blame to God, because I always believe that I am making efforts, I am believing, I am expecting certain result, and I make decisions, but I always accept that there is nothing that is in my control, right? If you believe that nothing is in your control, you just have to put efforts, you just have to show up every day, and at the end, eventually you will achieve what you want, not what you need. Eventually, you achieve what you need, what really matters to you, what you really means, what you really need. You will definitely achieve that thing. So be the part of it, believe in the process, and make efforts. Do the best you can. Do the best. And then something will bigger will come to you, right? So I was telling my incident. So that was it is real, and yeah. I have too much friend. I had too much friend in my past. When I was a student, I was studying in school. So till 12th, I had lots of friends. But after 12th, I had a big fight in my school and I lost all the friends. I have only one friend nowadays, but I lost all the friend. Means everyone is my friend, but not in that way, which was earlier. And I lost many of the persons in my life. I feel that I put lots of efforts to them, and it doesn't happening. It didn't happen. Just I wanted it should be happen. Then one thing triggered in my mind, like it's okay if this is happening to you, so accept it. If you if you if you make yourself to accept everything, then you will be the person what people want. So accept it. So I accepted. On that time, yeah, I cried a lot. I was like, why is this happening to me? I don't deserve this all things. And I was very disappointed with my things. Like I never do wrong to anyone. Why is these all things happening to me? I always prioritize the people. I always care for all the people who are around me, and I never want to hurt them. Uh, I never feel like hurting them. I feel like if I will hurt them, it will cost me more. The guilt is worse than hurt. I prefer hurt. If someone is hurting me, it's all right. I don't want to hurt him back because the guilt which we get is bigger than that. So I accepted. Initially it was difficult, but eventually now it feel like yeah, whatever happens in my life, it should be happen because that things make me very stronger. If I'm here talking with this camera, if I decide to make videos, if I decide to do something worth, if I decide to be the better version of myself, and if I decide to be alone, do alone anything, do it alone. So that is the reason that I lost many things and I don't have now fear to lose anything. If someone is coming to me, welcome. If someone is not wanting me or not want to stay with me, so yeah, the door is open. You can go. I don't care. It's like that. These things teach me everything. So yeah, be the part of that part. Show your patience, strength, and how you can survive on that mode. And if you passed your test in your past, then the version you are in your present is a reflection of that. I trust the process. I be the part of the test. What God taken me, what God took, and now I am here. I'm becoming the best version of myself. And I know I have improved a lot in my personality. I don't know what about my English, but I know the thinking power, the mentality, the positive thoughts, and the things what is around me and what is in me is very different. If someone meets me in the first time for the first time, they feel like yeah, his her vibe is different. I allow everyone to speak. After that, I speak. So these parts of my life taught me so much good things. And I am thankful to those parts which happened to me, and I don't regret to lose anyone now because I know everything is temporary. You just have to go alone in your own way. So be the part of your own way. Don't depend on anyone. I'm not depending on anyone now. I'm standing on my own feet and I want to stand on my own feet. So yeah, that's the process. That's the God's plan. And after these all incident, I thank God too much that yeah, you are my thing. You are my guru. And you know better than me. You know my worth. You know my what I deserve. You know me better than me. And what decision you will take, it's definitely gonna be killed. So yeah, I always say to God that God, everything is dedicated to you. What you want to do with me, what you want to teach me, you can. I'm ready to be the part of your process. I'm ready to give test. I'm ready to show my patience. I'm my strength. You just what I feel. What is good to me? Just give me that. I don't want those shit which is not good to me and which is not necessary to be in my life. The things, the people, and everything. So I always say to God that everything is dedicated to you. I'm not doing anything. Whatever I will do, it's up to you. What you want me to do, that's I'm doing. And this is I'm doing if I'm recording my video, if I'm improving myself. So that's the God plan. That's the God's plan. If He wants me to bigger, He wants me to learn something new. He wants me to grow alone. So I'm doing that, and I don't regret anything what I don't have, because I feel like I have that person. I have to prove them, because at the end of the day, eventually we have to prove, we have to show them, we have to answer them, not the people. So be kind to everything, stick to it, do the best, make effort, put effort, and just believe the action. Just believe the result. Don't control anything, because nothing is in your control. What you can do, just to make efforts, just to believe in God, just to be patient, and just to learn something new in your life, because life lessons is bigger than academic lessons. Hope you got the point. The conclusion of this part is, if anything happens good or bad in your life, it's all the part of your preparation, and the result what you will achieve is definitely what you need. Don't be sad if you are facing downfalls, and if you are breaking down inside, just be the part of it. It's the big thing that need to happen in your life. And if it is happening, so laugh, smile, and say that yes, it is happening to me. It means I'm going to do bigger. It means God choose you to bear that pain. If you're going through the pain, if you're going through the things which is not happening to everyone, which is only happening to the real person, so to be the part of it. God choose you, right? Are you understanding? God choose you to bear that pain, so that you will be the person who everyone wants. And I really want to be the person. I want to contribute little in our country, in the world, and I want to show, or I want to leave the impact that yes. So I'm not telling everything in front of this camera because I don't want to share my secrets, but yeah, I have bared a lot, and I know what I am right now is I never expected that I'll be this kind of person. Yes, in this age, I never feel that I will gain this much experience towards life, not by academic. And if you are watching this video, and if you be like, she's admiring herself, and she's too intimidated by herself, so it's not like that. I'm not intimidated by me. I'm not cocky at all. I'm just telling you what happens to me, and this time I feel it. That's why I'm telling. So if I believe in God's plan, and I really believe, if you don't believe, so you need to believe, because not everything is going to happen according to you. It will definitely happen according to God. And if in anything is happening according to you on that time, just never thought that yeah, everything is happening to me according to me. It's not like that. It is happening. It is happening to Him. It is happening according to Him. What you need, He is giving to you. And if it's happening to you according to you, it means God also want those things to happen to you. That's why. So it's better to accept the truth and go with the flow. Hope you understand the point. Hope you got the point. What's the God plan? Just believe in the process. Be the part of God's plan. I am saying this line many more times. Be the part of the process. And whatever you will achieve is bigger than this. So don't chase this small thing. If it is going, leave. Because whatever coming to you is bigger than that. Hope you got the point. Bye.